Coach, obviously a big game, a chance to put up a very good MAC record, which is obviously a goal for any team moving forward. Can you get us started with your feelings moving to this weekend?
Yeah, it's a lot different than the other MAC games we've played because having secured that semi-final spot now, the emphasis for us really is that semi-final match. So we're going to go into this game and treat it pretty much as a practice match, getting ready for that semi-final and give a bunch of guys opportunities to play that haven't played much this season and rest some key guys and make sure they're fresh to go for that semi-final.
You obviously have the kind of interesting whenever you're playing. You've been on one end of senior night and now you're on the other side of one, and obviously it's a pretty unique vantage point for you as well. There's a lot to deal with for a team that, different guys coming in and out, and now a game against a team that's going to have a ceremony and all that.
Yeah, I think, most of our guys have been through this before, so they understand that it's an emotional night for the seniors on the other team and probably the teammates of the other team, but we'll let them worry about that and handle that, and we'll focus on some of these new guys getting minutes.
Do you ever get used to going back and playing against the team where you coach? Do you ever get used to that, or does it always seem a little weird?
Oh, it's been so long now. The facility's hardly recognisable from when I was there, and the team's hardly recognisable, so their coach has done a great job putting together a very good team, and we're Buffalo and they're Western Michigan, and that's how it is.
What about you guys? You've been around for a little bit, but it's still pretty close to home for you. What would you guys say about going there?
I don't know. I mean, it's awesome going home, being able to play in front of your family and friends that'll be there and everything. Since we followed Stu here and everything, it's always a big game. But I think it's just another game for us. Just get to play near home.
Yeah, it should be interesting too, because I have a few friends that are some of their key players in their team, and also their coach was our club coach actually back home in high school. So it should be interesting to play them, and to see my friends and family back home. That should be fun.
And as players, you guys are going in there in terrific form. You guys have been playing very well. That has to be exciting as well.
Yeah, definitely. Should be an interesting game. Go back home.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do you guys feel about the way you've been playing? To be, winning games and playing in a way that is obviously as well as you've played this year?
I think we're doing exactly what we need to be at the time of the season. I mean, we're hitting our strides, and the fact that we just made the tournament, I mean, it's huge. We haven't done it our 3 years. So this is, third year here. So I think for us to be where we are now in the season, it's big for us.
How do you react out to knowing that you get the regional rank? You're starting to get these accolades and that you guys have wanted and their goals, and they're all a small part of a bigger goal, but are they signposts for you? Are they like, yep, that's what we're supposed to do, yep, that's what we're supposed to do?
Yeah, I mean, that's just what coaches have always told us, is just that this should be a normal thing, and now this is just the first step to that being a normal thing for us in this team, and I think we're in the right step.
I know you're supposed to focus on this weekend, but again, Coach, it's a big thing to be going to the tournament. It's something that I know you expect to do every year, but you're doing it, and that has to be, at least a little bit somewhat satisfying.
It definitely is, because it's been a long time since the program was there, 4 seasons, so it's nice to be back there, and we've got to make sure we take advantage of this opportunity, and this weekend allows us to prepare the right way for what's important, which is next Friday.
Well, we will look back to one thing, and that is your last game. Crazy finish. Has it kind of sunk in, or do you still think about it and laugh a little bit?
For me, it's still hard to believe. We sat there looking at the clock with 4 minutes to go and we're 1-0 down. But we still had a belief that this team can do it. We've seen us come back from deficits not only in conference, but through the spring last year and then the fall last year. So we know that we had the belief within the group to be able to do that. But it took a really couple of special moments, and it was amazing.
You guys have come back to win games. You've had a lead and held on, but nothing quite like that, right?
Yeah, that was something special. I mean, usually that's us. That happens to us, the first years. But just to be on the winning end of that, it was awesome. And our guys that put it away for us, it was huge for them.
It was also great. It was a great night for Marcus too, being on senior night, finally getting a goal, and so it was a great night for him.
How much can you guys build on moments like that? You come back and win a game, and that's in your back pocket, right? You've done it. Now you can do it again if, from whatever misfortune you do go down.
Yeah, it's great for us. So it builds our team confidence and kind of gives us a team unity, and it's good for us going forward, especially going to the MAC tournament with that sort of confidence and being able to perform in pressure situations like that. It's really good for us.
When you look at Bowling Green, they were in the top 25 earlier in the year, and they were a very good team. It was a difficult game, and we can draw on that experience now. We've drawn on experiences from the trip to the UK when we were 1-0 down at Stoke and came back and won. So we knew we could do it, but to do it in a big conference game really gives the lads a real sense of belief, and hopefully we can take that into these next couple of games.